Have you ever stopped to consider who should be leading our world over the next several decades? I mean, it's a thought-provoking question, not just a hypothetical one. A question of utmost importance that we need to address today in the light of the complex challenges our world, our country is currently facing. I mean, we see the political unrest, the economic instability, and environmental crisis that looms over us. And yes, there is some environmental crisis. I mean, we see the need for change, the need for that fresh perspective, and a need for a new leadership style. We need leaders who can face these issues head on without getting distracted by personal feelings or biases. I mean, leaders who value self-determination and self-resilience. It's time we look beyond the traditional norms and considered the unconventional. It's time that we stepped up Generation X. I mean, our generation, with our unique blend of traits, I mean, we're the ones that can guide everybody through this tumultuous time. We are the ones with the unique characteristics and past achievements to be the ones to bring about the change that is needed. For those of you who are not of our generation, to understand why we should be the ones to lead, you first need to understand who we are. And for those of you that don't understand, a quick recap is we're the ones born between 65 and 1980. We sit between them baby boomers who are still in control of everything and won't let go, to the millennials who aren't quite ready. And then you have, even beyond that, you have the younger Gen Z, which are our spawn and our responsibility for their problems. We grew up in the era of dramatic technological and societal change. Those of you that come after us have not gone through a high technological change. You know, we've honed our ability to adapt and be resourceful. We are pragmatists. We've seen the world go through radical changes, and we've learned to navigate these with a practical, no-nonsense approach. I mean, we weathered recessions. We've seen the rise of the internet, and we are known for our ability to handle change in stride. This pragmatism that we have can be the key to taking some of the world's most pressing issues, from the climate change to the economic inequality, which can be changed, but not just by giving stuff away for free or forcing things to happen overnight. And it's not just our pragmatic nature that sets us apart. We're also known for our resourcefulness. I mean, our generation, we grew up without the internet. We learned to solve problems and find information without the aid of such things as Google and Wikipedia. And it's this resourcefulness that has taught us to think laterally, to seek out solutions where others will see just obstacles, which is an invaluable skill in leadership. In addition, we have self-reliance, a true cornerstone of our identity. I mean, we value independence and personal responsibility, a trait that can seriously be transformative in a world leadership role. Our emphasis on self-reliance promotes a culture of personal accountability and responsibility. This is something that is extremely lacking now. And it's these traits that are crucial in leading and making decisions that are going to impact the world. We're also the ones that will bring a balanced approach to work and life. I mean, we're not the workaholics like the baby boomers were, nor are we seeking constant validation like millennials and Gen Z. Instead, we understand the importance of balance and the value of work well done rather than just work done. And with these traits, us Xers stand out as a generation that could potentially lead the world in a different direction. I mean, our blend of our pragmatism and our resourcefulness, our self-reliance, and our balanced work-life perspective could provide the fresh leadership approach the world needs. So you have to dive deeper into it to see what this could mean for all of us. How does Gen X compare to other generations? What makes us different? Well, sandwiched between the idealistic baby boomers and the tech-savvy millennials, we do often feel overlooked. And yet we are the bridge that connects two vastly different generational mindsets. And we have a profound impact on contemporary society. I mean, when we look at the boomers, we see a generation defined by the post-war optimism, but is past their time. Because they were raised in the time of prosperity, and some societal change and innovation, but they also grew up in that time when conformity was the norm. And this has often led to their one-size-fits-all mindset. which does not necessarily resonate with today's diverse and individualistic society. And in the other group, on the other hand, you have millennials. The digital natives are often seen as movers and shakers of the digital revolution. I mean, yeah, they grew up in the age of rapid technological advancement and are comfortable navigating this digital landscape. However, it's also bred a huge sense of entitlement and impatience as they're accustomed to instant gratification. And then enters Gen X. Raised in an era of political and social change, we've developed a balanced perspective. I mean, we're adaptable, having experienced life pre and post-internet. We're resilient, having weathered economic downturns and societal changes, and are independent, having been raised during a time of increased divorce rates and being latchkey kids. And our approach to work is distinct as well. I mean, we value work-life balance, and we are less likely to adhere to traditional 9-to-5 schedules. I mean, we do prefer flexibility and autonomy. We're also the pioneers of remote work, a trend that has now become mainstream in recent years. Our other achievements are also equally noteworthy. We've fostered major technological advancements, and we've been at the forefront of social environmental movements. We've also produced influential leaders in various sectors, from technology to politics. With our unique approach and achievements, it certainly sets us apart from other generations. Our balanced perspective, adaptability, resilience, and independence definitely makes us uniquely equipped to navigate the challenges in our time. So you can't overlook our potential. We might just be the dark horse you need to win this race. So for those of you who aren't us and now understand Gen X a little bit better, let's take a look at our potential to lead. We grew up in a world that was rapidly changing. We experienced the advent of personal computing and the dawn of the internet, fall of the Berlin Wall, and the collapse of the Soviet Union. And these political events shaped us into an adaptable, resourceful individuals, qualities that are vital in effective leadership. And our adaptability extends beyond technology. We've had to navigate the complexities of a shifting social landscape, from the traditionalists of our parents to the idealism of millennials, that has given us a unique ability to bridge that gap between generations, fostering real understanding and collaboration. And it's not just our ability to bridge these gaps that makes us the best potential leaders. Generation X is also known for our practicality and pragmatism. We're not dreamers. We're doers. Don't just talk about change. We make it happen. This practical approach could be the key to addressing some of the world's most pressing problems. Our pragmatic, no-nonsense approach could and would supply the solutions we need. We're not afraid of hard truths or difficult decisions, and we are willing to take responsibility for our actions, unlike others. Our leadership style is also worthy of note. Seriously, Gen X leaders are known for their hands-off approach. We trust our teams. We give them the freedom to innovate and problem-solve independently. And this style of leadership, it fosters creativity and promotes a sense of ownership and responsibility amongst team members. And we could take that in to the political landscape and leadership roles in every aspect of the world. And furthermore, absolutely again, yes, Gen X, we do really value work and life balance. We understand the importance of a sustainable approach to work, and this understanding could lead to more balanced policies and happier, healthier society. In summary, our adaptability, practicality, and unique leadership style makes us well suited to navigate the challenges of this world and of this country. Our true potential lies in our ability to bring about change in a balanced, pragmatic, and responsible way. So with this unique potential, could we be the ones to lead us into this more balanced and pragmatic future? So I say it's time for a change, a time for a new way of leading, a time for a world steered by the pragmatic hands of Generation X. A world where problems are tackled head-on, where self-determination and self-reliance are the guiding principles. We've looked at the uniqueness of our generation, our potential, and the stark contrast that we present against other generations. So now it's time to ponder, to question, to reflect. it? Could we be the key to the world where progress is not hampered by emotions, but driven by practicality and resilience? It's not about disregarding other generations, but rather acknowledging the untapped potential of our generation. Our strength, our approach to life and leadership could be the breath of fresh air that is needed. So let's challenge the status quo. Let's open our minds to new possibilities and let's embrace change. Consider the potential of Generation X. Could we be the ones to lead everyone into a better future?